The human resource is much greater than is commonly believed. The brain is able to serve a person for 200 years. But why do some people lose cognitive abilities much earlier? And how to avoid it? Let's find out. With age, our body gradually demonstrates the extinction of previous capabilities. Or what used to be easy now requires a lot of effort. This is a natural result of aging. There are cases when mental abilities quickly regress. It is associated with neurodegenerative diseases and requires special medical intervention. But how can a person independently slow down the aging process of the brain? A person can influence the processes of age related mental degradation if he leads a healthy lifestyle and performs some exercises. Constant brain training will help to avoid early problems with thinking and memory. A suitable solution for this is to solve puzzles. It's not only useful, but it's also fun. One of the long-term studies of scientists at the University of Aberdeen was devoted to the study of the relationship between solving puzzles and the level of decline in mental thinking. Scientists made a sample of about 500 participants born in 1936 who at the age of 11 took the intelligence test, the Morehouse test. In the process of work, scientists used data from the chief of the Scottish Council for Research in Education. The publication can be found in the journal the BMJ. The study began by collecting data from 64 years old subjects. At the preparatory stage, information was collected on the education and mental abilities of the participants in the experiment. Volunteers underwent tests on the speed of the brain and memory. Next, volunteers took part in a test measuring interest in reading and solving puzzles. Other tests were also conducted. After processing the results and modifying various factors, the study showed that solving puzzles doesn't directly affect cognitive abilities during the aging process. But it improves the mental abilities of a person throughout his life, provided that such actions are regular. Thus, those people who during their lives constantly exercise their brain in solving puzzles show the best mental results in old age. A group of scientists came to the conclusion that solving puzzles cannot stop the age-related decline in mental abilities. However, a constant exercise in this throughout life keeps the brain in good shape. As a result, a person meets a venerable age with a lighter head, and age deviations become less noticeable. Thus, a person receives a margin of safety for old age. Study author Dr. Roger Staff said, our findings shows that solving puzzles doesn't protect a person from a recession, but allows us to reach a high starting point from which the decline will occur. For myself, I discovered a wonderful simulator. This is a cartoon style puzzle game. You can have fun and help your brain. It will be interesting for children and adults. Cartoon style simplicity of the first levels, but then everything becomes more interesting. Can you complete all 48 levels? I'll leave a link to it in the description. Be healthy and take care of yourself.